competitors are studying what you're doing. And when you come up with a good idea, they 10x it fast and they make it look like it's their own. Why you're still slowing down? Slowing down. You know, Nigerians are very good at 10xing your deal. They'll come like a flood and nullify your industry. And people will think you are the one copying them. Have you seen that happen before? See, that's my idea. Which idea? They moved. You're taking it. So you don't have a choice. You don't have any idea if you're not ready to move at the pace we want to go today. Honestly, if you do all we are prepared to do today, you're going to lose your old self. But you don't need that old self. You don't served you well. Because what do I need the whole self that is not delivering value to me? And some of us want to keep the old. I can tell you, you're going to lose 80% of the old. Let me give you a simple illustration. This is too high. It might not help me. Now, imagine you want to touch a ceiling. Most times you want to jump or you want to climb a table. But if you want to touch this kind of roof, what are you going to do? You're going to get a crane or maybe a ladder to touch it. Now, if you're going to touch the sky, what will you use to do it? Or every time your goals shift, it shifts your thinking because it nullifies the old things that you were doing. Why? Because you just shifted. But however, I'm not here to talk about 10x goals. Because you can set 10x goals, but your 10x strategy, you can say you want to have first class, but your way of life cannot have first class. Have you seen whereby people have big goals? I can tell you now, set goals now. You can set goals and you become a goat because you don't have a strategy. And somebody said something. He said, the labor of the foolish. He said, it wearies him because he knoweth not how. He knows where he's going, but he doesn't have a strategy. So you have 10x goal, but you have 1x strategy. You're going to have 1x result. So we can excite ourselves and talk about 10x goal. But basically the cost, what we're doing today is 10x strategy. How do I bridge the gap between where I am to where I want to be? So, and that's the same thing this guy did. So what this guy, he had no automation, no content leverage, little brand visibility beyond Lagos. The turning point in this case study is that the guy decided to come into a new way of living. And probably some of us, we have to come into a new way of doing business today. You know, and kill the fear that might hold you back from doing a lot of things, I tell you. It's fear. It's going to be, when I take you, how many of us have watched J.F. Kennedy's speech when he was talking about landing a man on the moon? In fact, the people in NASA, some resigned. How? You know, because China, USSR, and all those countries were ahead of. They've not even moved, but the guy said, you know what? The only way we can still hold power is to go 10x. And that's what's up in America. I saw something online a while ago. How many war jet fighters that America is very competitive. They're very daring. Why? You'll be shocked that there's a lot they're doing that you don't know that they're doing. They're spending a lot. They just want to know that if any country goes this way, they want to go bam. They'd rather die there. They've learned that that's the only way to keep peace in the world. The only way to keep peace in the world for America is to go to a place nobody wants to go. Because that's the only way you can see them come and threaten Iran. Who dares that? You know, somebody had a nuclear weapon and you came and just said, boom, overnight. Just to tell the whole world that, come, we have a lot of things that you don't know. So this guy, what he did is that he had a turning point. And what did he do? He started digitalizing his courses. You know, in those days whereby, there was training we always do in those days, the HR trainings that we do in a small place. Imagine we're still doing it in those small places. Now, brick and mortar cannot help our growth. Because there's no way. People sit in class online for a PMP class and 180, 200 people, which all will take those things. And you want to say, you know what, you must sit in the wall. You must do so. So the business model you've chosen cannot scale. So those are the things we're looking at today. But look at this guy. It changed. So from someone that was teaching people how to code, He said, you know what, why can't we train developers that can, let's start a B2B business and make sure we supply companies and have retainership with them, whereby we train, instead of just training these developers and wasting our time, let's partner with businesses that need developers, train them, and make sure we are moving to a new space of saying we can supply your tech talents when you need them.
Seed Academy, your growth partner.